Hey everyone, today we'll be taking a look at managing your default TransFollow drive configuration for future transports that you create. When creating a transport, you can configure various actions the driver can or cannot take in the TransFollow Drive app to customize their workflow while handling the transport. In the TransFollow portal, you can set a default configuration to apply to all new transports you will create. To adjust your default configuration, go to the administration section of the portal and then click on TransFollow Drive. Here you will find multiple categories of options you can configure. Today we'll be going over the first two sections of this page. In the first section, you can set up what the driver can do and what they must do during the signing process. On the left-hand side, you can set which signing methods the driver is allowed to use. Signing with QR code refers to the TransFollow approval QR code exchange, where both the driver and the counterparty, such as the consignor or consignee, use the TransFollow Drive app. Sign using sign-on-glass refers to allowing the counterparty to set a sign-on-glass signature on the driver's device. Sign without approval from counterparty means that the driver can sign the freight document when there is no other party present to sign the document. Signing with signing code through email refers to the signing method where an email can be sent to the counterparty that contains a code. This code can then be communicated to the driver to sign the freight document. And lastly, sign using company code allows the driver to scan a QR code that the counterparty can create in the portal, print out, and use to sign any freight document they are a party on. You can choose which signing methods you want to allow for your transports per type of signing moment: collection, carrier to carrier, and delivery. On the right side of this section, you can set which part of the freight document you want the driver to review before the document is signed. You can configure that the driver must review seal numbers noted on the document, goods, returnable transport items, various times that are registered on the document such as arrival and loading times, references listed on the document, license plates listed on the document, the observations written on and the attachments attached to the document, the address of the place of delivery, the registered temperatures, and cleaning information. We also call these the signing inspections of the signing process. Outside of the signing process, there are other things you can configure the driver can and can't do while handling the transport. Scroll down to the second section, the Other TransFollow Drive Settings section. In the first half of this section, you can set a variety of different things. You can set whether or not a driver is allowed to add another returnable transport item to the freight document, whether or not a driver may add a new goods item to the document, if a driver is not allowed to edit any goods-related information on the document, if the driver is allowed to update the place of taking over and place of delivery information on the document. You can choose for the TransFollow Drive app to not show the proof of transfer screen during the sign-on-glass signing process if it's relevant to your process. You can set that the driver is not allowed to accept a TransFollow approval in which an error occurred during the process. One example of such an error is that the other party that is signing does not have access to the freight document on their mobile device. And you can enable the check-in functionality in TransFollow Drive when the driver is handling the transport. In the second half of this section, you can disable certain transfer types in the signing process. This way, the driver will not be presented with these options when they are irrelevant to them. You can disable the following options: transferring from carrier to carrier, leave goods at intermediate location, pick up goods at intermediate location, transferring to consignee, and transferring to consignee for further inspection. To guarantee a freight document can transition to the delivered status, you cannot exclude both transfer to consignee and transfer to consignee for further inspection. You must enable one of the two options. As you can see, there is a lot you can customize for your workflow when using TransFollow for your specific business needs. Don't worry about understanding every single detail right away. Take the time to get to know all these options to determine if you need them or not. And remember, when you change these options, the new settings will only apply to new transports you create. If you have any remaining questions, feel free to contact your TransFollow sales or integration contact. They will be happy to answer any further questions. Please subscribe to the TransFollow YouTube channel if you would like to be notified when we publish new videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next time.